I invite Phyl Durdy, CTV News aviation specialist in the conversation. Phyl, good morning and thanks for your time. Your first
Good
thoughts on
morning,
what's
Akshay.
playing out in the U.S. With this shutdown and the impact it's having on aviation?
Yeah, well, the aviation industry down in the States with the air traffic controllers not showing up for work because they're not getting paid, it started a real big domino effect, and everything's starting to slow down. The reporting is over 800 flights have been canceled already. There's already over 1,000 delays just down in the United States. And so it's starting to impact all the travel across the states, but also internationally, because they just don't have the capacity to handle all the flights.
And this is in the middle of this government shutdown, which is causing this, Phyl. The question, of course, is we don't know when the shutdown will end because that deadlock continues. So is there a possibility of further cancellations as days go by?
Well, they're saying that by next week, they're going to be up to 10% of the flights going to be canceled in the United States. And we don't know how much it's going to affect flights here in Canada. Because the flights going down to the U.S., because they have to reduce capacity, so some of the airlines, the major airlines here in Canada will start to pull back on their flights because they don't have the slots to get in. But also, it's the overflying flights. Going down to the Caribbean, going down to South America, they have to fly over the U.S. And if they start to pull back, and the air traffic controllers in the major centers, not just the airports themselves, but the centers, if they have a reduced capacity, that will also affect the flights going further south.
Of course, we're waiting for more reactions from Canadian Airlines on what's going to be the impact, because there are so many that have either direct connections or, depending on which part of the world they are flying to, they go via the U.S. So what would your advice be right now for travelers and passengers who have connecting flights via the U.S.?
Well, they have to check with the airlines. They're updating their flight status all the time. I did do a check this morning just before airtime, looking around the country. There's 7 flight delays in Pearson going to the U.S. Calgary's not affected right now. Vancouver's not affected. Montreal's not affected. So it's going to start. It's going to start slowly picking up. But the thing is, check with the airline. They'll update you with the status. And the airlines right now, from the reporting, is they're rerouting people and they're not charging people for cancellations.
Phyl Durdy, CTV News aviation specialist. Thank you for this, Phyl. Appreciate it.
Great. Thanks, Akshay.